The city that once glowed with life now burns in silence. Flames flicker across shattered buildings, and the ground trembles under the roar of the undead. In the middle of this apocalypse, Spider-Man rockets into the air, twisting into an acrobatic strike as he crashes down on the first wave. A low-angle explosion of motion marks the beginning of the greatest battle he has ever fought. Without a moment to breathe, he fires a web and swings between collapsed skyscrapers. Below him, hordes of zombies swarm the streets like a dark river of death. Ash drifts through the air, smearing the sky in gray as Spider-Man darts through the ruins, grim but unbroken. On a flooded street, he lands hard. The water ripples as 1,000 zombies charge forward. In a blur of kicks and rapid-fire web shots, he pushes them back. Cold blue lighting washes over the scene, sharpening every intense movement as Spider-Man fights with unstoppable precision. High above, the camera catches him leaping from a broken tower. He drops like lightning, crashing into a sea of zombies gathering in a burning plaza. Orange flames illuminate his descent, creating a cinematic explosion of light and chaos. Far away, a collapsing bridge groans under the weight of marching zombies. Spider-Man fires his webs, yanks the entire structure down, and dozens of undead vanish beneath twisted steel. Fog spreads across the ruins, turning the moment into a chilling vision of survival. In a neon-lit alley, he spins through the air, slashing through enemies with razor-sharp web arcs. Vibrant neon glows against destroyed walls, transforming the fight into a stylized, comic-inspired display of agility and power. On a shattered highway, time slows. Every dodge, every counterattack becomes a photorealistic masterpiece. Spider-Man moves like a dancer amid disaster, weaving through an unstoppable tidal wave of death. Rain pours down as he climbs atop a wrecked bus. He spins around, firing webs in all directions, turning the battlefield into a storm of motion. Thunder, rain, and the roars of the undead collide in a symphony of destruction. Deep underground, in a subway tunnel lit by red emergency lights, Spider-Man battles in tight, suffocating quarters. The darkness presses in around him. Every blow echoes like a heartbeat in the void. Then, on a windswept rooftop, he unleashes a giant web net trap. Dozens of zombies are caught instantly. The golden sunset lights the city, painting a heartbreaking contrast between hope and ruin. In the middle of a debris-filled intersection, he flips over a charging wall of zombies, landing with a force that cracks the pavement. High-contrast shadows carve his silhouette into the scene like a living comic book. Inside an abandoned mall, beams of light slice through the darkness. From the rafters, Spider-Man dives down, wiping out clusters of zombies in silent, deadly strikes. A collapsing tunnel forces him into a desperate chase, dust swirling behind him. The undead pursue him relentlessly, and the camera follows at high speed, amplifying the adrenaline of the moment. On a broken freeway, he forms a massive web shield. Hundreds of zombies crash into it like a tsunami of flesh and bone. Storm clouds swirl above, thunder shaking the ruins. Under moonlight, he moves like a phantom through a deserted park. Silent, deadly, efficient. Blue night tones wrap the battle in an eerie, stealthy atmosphere. Inside a ruined stadium, he hurls explosive web bombs, blasting entire groups backward. Flames flicker through the destruction, turning the arena into a war zone. In a derailed train, he he grapples with mutated super zombies. The tight space, the dim lighting, and the raw intensity transform the fight into pure survival horror. At a burning shipping yard, Spider-Man stands silhouetted against raging flames. The undead charge like a living storm. He remains unshaken. Using high-tech web gear, he glides down from a crashed aircraft, striking from above with deadly precision. The metallic lighting make him look futuristic, unstoppable. And then, the final showdown. At the central square, a dense fog rolls between ruins. All 1,000 zombies swarm together, forming a monstrous wall of decay. Spider-Man clenches his fists, steps forward, and charges head-on into the impossible. Every punch is a cinematic explosion. Every move a fight against extinction. Every second a battle for the world's last breath. When the smoke finally clears, silence returns. Spider-Man stands alone, exhausted but victorious. Against all odds, he has saved the city